Okay, gentlemen, this is the first of, I don't know what we're calling it yet, but it's basically a recap podcast. But all elements are welcome here, Paul. Personal elements. Oh, we've got your agony uncle section we're going to introduce as well.
Okay, no problem.
Obviously, you haven't been privy to the questions because I want your answers to be,
That's fine.
impulsive.
Off the cuff.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
It's as I've watched with Rob, if you prepare a speech, it can go wrong.
That's
And
right.
you have to say a
That's
lot
right. You're much better just on the fly, aren't you?
on the fly. On your fly.
Otherwise, just all goes wrong, doesn't it?
It all goes.
For example,
Yes.
rs.masters.com.
Yes, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a t-shirt. I'm going to have a t-shirt made of that.
You should actually try and get the address.
Wasn't the full thing email Clarky at media at
Yeah.
rs.masters.com?
Well, my little RS Paul t-shirt. I'm going to have that. Classic. And those in the know will know. I'll even buy one for you. XXXL.
Thank you very much. I just won't wear it.
Your mum would need a 90, you see. You
Just
pass it on.
a 90.
Yeah. XXXXL for your mum.
Well, she's small.
Sorry?
Shall we get this thing going?
Yes.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
No, I'm saying that to the people listening, not to you.
But you're looking at me.
I've seen you all day. Well, all right, I'll look somewhere else.
Okay.
Hello and welcome.
You're supposed to look at the camera at least.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, but there's still a camera here.
Why are you sat like that's growing over you?
It's part robot. He smokes a robot cock.
There'll be no table tapping today, so
So I'd just like to thank everybody who's tuned in today. This is the first in a new series of one.
Yeah, it's until I get kicked off it again.
But we'll see how it goes. We thought it would be nice for us to just have a little chat about what's been going on.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that we've put out in videos, but just talk about them a bit more in depth, or like a little bit of behind the scenes, or I think there's always a bit more to it. We try and keep the videos like short,
Okay.
and there's a lot more to it.
So are we going short or long today?
Short, no long. We've done the short,
Okay, yeah.
so we're just having a bit of a chat about stuff and
Yeah.
elaborating on some of the things
Yeah.
and catching up with you
This is quite good because actually.
while you catch up with me.
Yeah, okay.
We don't actually get that much time to talk, do we, during the day?
No.
You just shout insults and abuse at me, and I just ignore you and concentrate and make some props.
It's not an insult. Hey, fat neck is.
You don't need to say it, but start saying them
You're
now.
known as fat neck. Everyone knows you
Yeah.
as fat neck.
Yeah.
So I'll fat neck here, and you come running. So if that's an insult, I'd love to apologise.
I don't think this is going to work.
God, I'll let you speak.
it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, it's definitely. Well, the good thing is I'll just have a guest spot every so often, no matter how much she cries. Go on. I will shut up now.
So what we're going to talk about first?
Well, this past month.
Yeah, month-ish.
Gosh, can we do it? Can we wind down backwards to the beginning of the month and start with what's just happened?
Whatever.
That'd be easier for me.
Whatever. We've just had a bit of a night out, haven't we?
Yeah. A lovely night out. You suggested a nice place to go for tea first before said event.
I waited till it got going and then sodded off.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually worried about you because I actually came to find you at one point, didn't I?
I don't know.
Remember when you was?
I just got off. You went cottaging or something in the toilet, so
no.
then we got split up, and I didn't see you. You were phoning me then.
Yeah, I had to go looking for you because when you have an old relative and they just disappear, you've got to go and find them.
How come you never came out the toilets though? I was stood outside the toilets waiting.
I was just meeting some old friends.
Yeah.
You never played the flute or several flutes.
Pink oboe, more like.
Hey, no, actually, I came out of the toilet and you didn't. You just didn't come out of the shit house, so I was worried about you.
No,
Went back
we'd
in for
already
you.
came out. I came right out of the toilets.
Well, you
and
didn't
you
turn
went.
right.
No, you went back in to wash your hands. You said. So I stood around waiting.
I'm washing my hands of you. I said.
You didn't. Yeah, maybe you didn't come out.
No, you.
Next thing, you're phoning me about half an hour later.
Yeah, because we all went back to the queue because Simon wanted a 60 quid T-shirt,
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
and then
looks quite good on him actually.
we waited in the queue. It does.
I was going to get one of them, but
remember-
they didn't want to get the same, so I didn't.
It was a long wait, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You might have needed an extra X on yours. Though.
So this was our little trip to Iron Maiden, wasn't it? On
Yes.
Friday, just gone.
It was a very cool little trip to Ireland.
I don't think dates or time actually matters. It is
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
construct after all. But it was
Yeah. Well, it was the first night of
a few days ago, wasn't it?
the Manchester venue, wasn't
Did they
it?
play it more than once?
I thought they did 2 nights in a row.
Did they?
I thought they did.
Did they though?
Well, Uncle Dave is my brother. He's a big Iron Maiden fan.
We call him Uncle Dave because we can't use his real name because various legal reasons.
True. And
We don't want to get him recalled, do we?
yeah, I think that was probably, I don't know, his 59th time going seeing Maiden.
Yeah.
He's a big Maiden fan. I was actually there the first time it went back in 1986. A long time ago.
You've been saying Si's a big Maiden fan.
I was
for
4 then.
For weeks.
Sorry?
You've been saying Si's a big Maiden fan for weeks.
Yeah, and he still is a big Maiden fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I know, but
Just checking.
our Dave isn't actually big. He's just a big Maiden fan. Yeah. But yeah, he is. In fact, just a couple of days ago, he announced that he'd seen them. I think he ended up in Birmingham and saw them for like the 62nd time. So he's just going around the country watching Maiden.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we were at Maiden and
Yes.
you got lost in the toilet somewhere.
No, you got lost.
And then caught up with you later on.
No, I found you later on.
We had some guests come over, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Dan,
Mr. Shudlick.
yeah,
Yep.
and Anna.
Arnie. No, it's Arnie.
So Dan, while he was over here, actually recorded a bit of a podcast
Oh, yeah.
about
yeah.
his collecting and his costuming.
I bet that was
It's not,
interesting.
we've not put it out yet, so we can't say too much. But it's in the bag, as they say. I think that's like
Yeah.
a production term for, we've recorded something
Yeah.
and it's there.
Dan.
It's not finished though.
He knows his stuff. It's
not been looked
I
at.
bet it was seamless. Knowing Dan.
He does know his stuff.
Mm.
He does know his stuff. He,
I hate to say this, but you do as well.
so they went and watched Indiana Jones as well, didn't they?
Oh, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been.
I'm boycotting. I'm not going to see it ever.
Is this because of
Yes,
that person?
just because
Yeah.
I'm done with it all now.
I think I'll gladly watch it when it comes.
Cried my last tear over Disney Lucasfilm.
Yeah. I'll gladly watch it when it does come onto ITV. But I believe Simon went to watch it.
I'm not going to waste my time watching
Yeah.
it. No, it's not for me.
You'll
It's
end
not
up
for
watching
me.
it.
I won't end up watching
Who's
it.
going to take your son?
He went.
Oh, did he go?
My brother took him.
Oh, that's good. This is the brother that Rob actually likes. He doesn't like the youngest one. Go on.
I like both of them. Thank
You
you very
don't?
much.
Not what you told me. Go on.
You're the one with family troubles, and your Uncle Dave and
Your
your
mum's not my family.
anyway. So yeah, you're not seeing it. You're not gagging to watch it.
No, not really. No, last one. Last Crusade was good. Enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, that was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but what's he called? Shite LaBeouf. I'm not so keen on him, but he's gone now, hasn't
That's Transformers, mate.
he? Didn't he show up in Indiana Jones at some point?
I don't think so. No.
What he did?
You're looking at me for what
don't know.
confirmation? Shia
Have you
LaBeouf
watched
was
it?
in the Kingdom of the Crystal Crap.
Yeah.
wasn't
To
he?
try and rescue this thing. That we're doing.
I think he's I've seen him in a few things that he's really good. He's an odd actor, but I definitely
I don't mind
Kingdom
him.
of the Crystal Skull. I don't actually remember it. I remember at the time going, "What the actual fuck?" And then it just went up my memory
Yeah.
forever. Because I think I think Rob just said it. It ended at the Last Crusade for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all we needed.
Oh, sorry.
We didn't need no more.
Oh, I've just realised I've got to shut up and just let you talk. Sorry.
We
Go on.
ran out of things to say.
I know you won't.
Okay then. Well, I won't because pew pew.
Pew pew.
Yeah, we've been having some pew pew issues, haven't we?
Oh, yes, yeah.
I'm not talking about your medical conditions. I'm just talking about blasters.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have been a bit problematic. Do you know what? We've got another one coming back as well,
Really?
and it's something that only just went. So I've not looked into it fully yet. But you know, I like to roll when it comes back, deal with it.
Yeah, is it the same company every time? Or is it, is it actually
FedEx.
customs?
It's
It is
FedEx.
FedEx, yeah.
So what I don't think we emphasised as well in that video was these packages are getting opened and inspected.
Yeah, open
It's
inspected.
It's not like they're doing a bit of a scan and going, "Oh, there's a weapon shape in there."
Oh no,
They're opening it, handling it, can see there's nothing.
Yeah, scanning it, and it doesn't work, and they're still not letting it through.
Yeah.
But sadly, with customs, I mean, is it the last couple they've sent back? They don't exactly wrap them up very well. So it stalls us because of the fact we've got to repair things or rebuild things. Well,
Yeah.
rebuild, repair, that's the same thing. Replace, sorry.
yeah,
Because they've just tossed it back in the box with half the bubble wrap on it, and it's been bashed about.
yeah.
by the couriers.
Let's see what happens. So if this one comes back with the orange tip, then we know.
Yeah.
Then we know we need to drop FedEx like
Yeah, yeah.
a hot potato.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, Rob did a vlog the other day. Are they called videos, vlogs? And
We've only been
Film episode.
We've only been doing this nearly 5 years now, Paul.
Yeah, he likes to call them a vlog though, doesn't he?
He
He
does.
likes
I
the
know, but
vlog.
you used to always tell me off for saying video. Then
He likes
Never-
the term vlog.
Never told you off for using the term video. I did tell you off for using the term vlog, but then I
if you look
realised
back, you'll find out I'm right.
the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So I've just given up.
Am I insane or is he insane?
He just likes one syllable words, don't you?
You like
Blog,
You like kissing.
blob.
Oh, fucking hell.
Sorry, that's better than the one he says. Yeah,
To bleep that out, make a note. Make a note. Edit point.
Yeah,
That's 1-0 to you so far
you'll beat me.
on the old. Oh shit! We should probably introduce you. I'm here tonight with Paulie,
Hi guys.
the bearded one from RS.
Yeah, that's the good-looking bearded one.
The bearded one. Let's just say the bearded one.
Very handsome.
Well, that was a while ago, wasn't it? You're
We got,
making that claim.
While I'm talking about the good-looking bearded one, we got a message on Instagram yesterday from Infetmiss. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Okay.
Saying she wants to send some new stickers over.
Oh,
So I've said to send them to RS Paul. I've said specifically address the package to RS Paul. 'cause
jokes.
Give her the home address as well. And then his wife can see him opening them.
That's fair enough. Oh, she's already seen them. I don't have to hide them.
Rob, I need to ask you something that I'm not going to put in the video. Every time you stop talking, you're going right into the microphone.
Well, it's right here. That's why.
But that's the way you breathe.
Yeah, but if you've made me put this microphone like right in my mouth almost.
His,
Just
foot,
clarify, you were doing it in the last video. So
his foot's going again.
stop breathing like your nose.
He ain't nose breather. That's better.
Yeah, mouth breather.
Just don't develop the really weird habits I've got, which is every time I finish talking, I go, and I take this little breath in between my sentences, and it's really fucking annoying.
That's actually a trait from Liverpool. It's, a little bit, it's part of it.
Is that a breath? Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Really?
I believe so. I've not done. I've not done any scientific research, which may surprise you, but
Dave Kennedy.
yeah. Oh yeah, Dave popped in, didn't he?
Yeah, he shocked me when he said he was actually born and bred Scouser.
He shocked me when he started talking about someone shitting in the changing room.
Oh God, guys, you've got to watch the
Or listen.
podcast with
Or listen.
or listen.
You
Yeah,
can
or
just listen to it,
Yeah, you can listen to it in
know.
the car. I've been doing that.
If you've got visual problems, you can't see too well.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think the bonus is visual problems. I think the bonus is like Dave's, for example. I think it's one of our longest, if not the longest we've done, at 2 hours.
Yeah, Paul said he's going to try and sort that out tonight.
So, so you know, the podcast, like for me, I'll listen to like half on the way in and half on the way home.
Just break it up.
Or
Break
get
it
some
up.
headphones and
You need to break it up,
Yeah,
though, don't you?
walk
You
the
need to
dog.
break it up.
listen to a podcast, walking the dog.
Yeah. Oh, didn't we? We said we were going to shout out dogs, didn't we, at one point in the podcast?
Yeah.
We've evolved since then.
Okay.
We've evolved.
Shout Rob's dogs out, but he's got about 50 of them, hasn't he?
Oh man, well, I'll tell you what, when the others come back, when the others come home to roost,
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you dog sit now, don't you? For
we had 2 of them back the
really?
other day. And then you got to watch them because
How
they're
did
all.
you have 2 of them? Whose did you have back?
Only for visits.
Who have you given them to that you knew though? I thought it was only your brother had one.
Yeah, and some of the family as well. It's got one.
You've been very cagey about that.
I know.
His sister.
Why you-
Stepsister.
You've got a stepsister.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you know about her?
Oh,
There's many layers to this onion.
Yeah.
stinking ones.
I've met his stepsister.
Not,
Anyway.
not, not when I was there.
Obvious.
Just when he was like outside the house looking in through the window.
Yeah.
That was Dave Kennedy's, wasn't it?
Roger, the McCormick that everyone tends to like.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
If
he
you want-
introduced me to
if you want-
his sister.
Comment below if you want to leave your address and Paul will come and stand outside your window and
Yeah,
look in
sure.
your house.
Yeah. The Cotswolds are nice around this time of year, so if anyone from the Cotswolds wants me to sleep in the garden for a week, just send us a message.
Is that how you? Is that your beard regime? Sleeping rough.
Says. Wonky touch. What about your eyebrows?
You're on drug. Now you're moving it.
Can you
Now
see?
you're moving
Can
it.
you see through your eyebrows? I can't see your eyes.
What about your push bike? What it makes no sense.
bike?
You're just changing it to some changing the subject.
What if-
We're talking
what-
about
what
beards.
if you fell off your
all
push
of a
bike?
sudden, you're talking about other things.
You might get a crush injury if you get on a push bike. You.
Yeah,
Does that come up every time?
you get a crush injury by getting on the bike. And you crush the seat up something. Anyway,
Oh my God.
Dave Kennedy, yeah.
Yeah. Nice
Well,
guy.
look at this. We've got the art on the wall. If you're listening to the podcast, you can't see it, but just imagine Dave Kennedy's amazing artwork hanging on your wall. That's what we've got here, and it does feel a bit like we've got 2. We've got the Tuscan Raid and we've got the Slave one over there. And that's not the poster. The poster smells, but it's like we're one of them posh hotels or restaurants. Where they have them on the wall and they've got a little. We need to get a little thing next to it, don't we? We need to get a little sticker next to it with a price and title of the title of the piece and everything.
Oh God!
like you
see
could
them in
buy it.
near the elevator in a hotel or the lift if you're in England. Yeah, you always see the price next to it. It's well out of our range, isn't it? Well out.
Yeah. Well, it depends where you are. You know,
You know,
depends where
it's definitely out your price range if it doesn't have a price. That's the general rule. If you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford it.
God, when we went to see the American guys,
you are.
they were.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, that does it?
It does, of course, it makes sense because you've got to
Contract
ask how much.
except-
But you say that, but you still want a bit of value, don't you? You want to know. Well, it's not. Yeah, I like it, but I'm not going to pay that. Or it's cheap. Maybe they don't put the price on because it's cheap and they don't want to put you off at the beginning. 'Cause it's too cheap.
Yeah, too cheap can put people off, can't it?
Yeah.
True.
Like Paul's mum.
Yep.
Well, I didn't want to say anything because I'm behaving
Your
myself.
mum's actually overpriced. Looking much for that.
He's talking to you, by the way.
He looked at me. I could tell.
So, you know.
He turned,
Anyway.
turned his head, positioned himself to the microphone, and spoke at me.
Anyway, we should announce it's not going to work too well for people who are listening on the podcast again, unfortunately. But you've got a bit of a bromance going on you two at the moment, haven't you?
Me and Clarky.
With the old plunge pool.
Hang on. At the moment,
Yeah.
how long have we known each other now?
Oh, well. How long have you been at RS?
About 6, 7 years, is it?
So it must be from that moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but how long have you been sharing a plunge pool?
Oh, I mean, it's
Plunge
four,
pool.
4 weeks today that I've been doing it every day. Paul's.
Every day.
Yeah, yeah. Paul's a little bit behind me,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah, Paul's been doing his every day as well.
we've crossed paths a couple of times.
Oh, what's the matter?
But I was listening to the podcast. I'm rubbing my chin.
Yeah.
Rubbing my chin
chinny, itchy chin,
to the moon.
chinny ill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those watching, I'll drop in a photo of me and Paul sharing the plunge pool.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that was a given, wasn't it?
Are you still jealous?
No.
Right, this goes back to the.
I'm not jealous at all. I don't want plunge pool.
This goes back to the dream Clarky had about me and him in a pub. And we told Rob, and he had hold of a piece of paper at the time, and by the time we'd stopped talking about it, the piece of paper was in pieces. He just ripped it into smithereens. What's wrong with you?
You just make it
I'm
up,
allowed
don't
to have
you?
other friends other than you. Yeah?
Good. I encourage that.
But you do, but then you get upset.
I don't.
You do.
I just find it funny.
Dave Kennedy, what did you do with him the other day? You hit him across the back of the head when he was leaving. You need to stop this. It's very possessive.
It's very what?
Possessive. Possessive. Possessive.
Triology.
Triology.
Possessive.
Yes. RSPropmasters.com.
We should have.
Contact me.
Anyway,
Anyhow, cracking guy, really nice guy. Shocked that it's a Scouser because we thought it was a pie eater, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is from
sorry,
Wigan.
can you enunciate a little bit better? You said pie eater.
Yes, well, Wigan is well known for the pies and the cherry and whites. They're like, they've got one of the biggest rugby teams, rugby league teams in the country, really. The most famous worldwide rugby league team, really, which is Wigan Warriors. So you'd expect him to be a pie. Well, he looked big enough to be a pie eater, didn't he? You know, he's a big lad, isn't he? But no, he's a Scouser. He's actually possibly related to Clarky.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
look
because
at
of
them.
the DNA thing.
The
with the
wonky
ears.
ears.
Yeah, the ears.
That was unbelievable.
Forgot about the ears.
Yeah.
That was pretty weird, wasn't it?
Shocker. But yeah, nice guy. Paul's all round nice guy.
Paul's artist's rendition of me, though, he was like, one's up here.
Yeah, it is though. Shut up. No. What can I say? You've got nice eyes. There you go. But you got wonky ears.
I think they're starting to get wonkier, isn't
Oh,
it?
no
older
neck,
as well?
by the way. But no, it suits you.
Quite a neck, look.
So the latest picture you sent me of you in the ice bath as well, without me in it, you was like that with your neck, weren't you? Look, I've got neck. It's all the weight you've lost.
Well, no, that was more that genuinely it was that cold. I was trying to breathe through it. And then when I looked back at it, it looked like I was doing this kind of, well, Mrs. Becky thought I was doing I was trying to be very zen in the pose when I was literally just trying to breathe.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, there was the benefit of me going, oh, big neck.
So thanks for that anyway, Paul, because I think people thought I might have been trying to make it up about
what up?
the plunge pool
The ice bath.
romance.
Yeah.
And here you are just talking about how you send pictures to each other of you in the bath.
Yeah, we sent loads of pictures to each other.
Do you think that's right?
Well, how are you going to compare underpants if you don't show each other pictures of you in underpants? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's been weird on us.
Why are you comparing underpants?
That's what you do. We don't want to turn up at work with the same colour underpants, do you? Even though we have.
Yeah, we used to do that regularly.
Oh my God.
Shit happens.
I thought that's where you were guiding him then, subconsciously, Paul, was to start him ripping us about the
Oh, yeah.
the undies.
No, there's no need because Paul will just
Oh,
confess to it all.
hang on.
Don't ever do a crime with Paul because he'll just confess.
Yeah. Well, I'll make you feel like you did it. Yeah. Was it this month you got the Dremel as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, got a free Dremel off Dremel. So, step one underwear. If you need a new model, I'm your man. Yeah, so yeah.
They're the ones that fatties wear because it stops their thighs chafing and stuff.
It's mainly guys with big peckers.
Is it really?
That was the thing. I read
What's
that. I read that this month about big noses means big.
So for people who are not watching the video, Paul just signalled to his nose.
People who aren't watching the video still know he's got a big nose.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's quite well known that I've got a large appendage.
on your face.
On your face. Yeah, my large appendage just
You're making me cry.
banged you a few times in the face, hasn't it?
What happened to that?
It's still there, mate.
The dildo that was floating around for a while?
Oh my gosh, yeah, my 50th present.
50th dildo.
Yeah, it's quite big. I've gone up a centimetre every year. It's quite big. But yeah, Rob got me a dildo for my 50th. It's been everywhere, hasn't it? It's literally has been everywhere. We had to
Why are you saying I got it?
because you got it, me. You had it.
Did I
It
though?
was Rob, though, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was Rob, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? I thought you'd ordered it yourself.
No.
Birthday present to yourself.
No.
Maybe Rob ordered himself those butt plugs that arrived at his house that he blamed you for.
Yeah. It wasn't very convincing, was it?
That was
It
definitely you. That was definitely you. I don't even know where them went, by the way.
Well, probably up your ass.
Stacking. Oh my
They were
god.
the training ones instantly.
Yeah.
He went, I'm going to have to use 6 of these at once.
Yeah. How did we get onto the butt plug then? Terrible.
I thought you were alluding to the dildo, but you weren't. You were actually alluding to
My nose.
little Paul.
True.
Guy
Oh, one nice guy.
Cowan.
Seamless link. Seamless link.
Guy Cowan came in to visit us. Now, we've not put the podcast out, but it's another one that's in the can.
Yeah, that will be interesting because, again, as with Clarky, I've known Guy for the past 7 years, and he's not only is he a nice guy, he's very interesting, and some of the stuff he's got up to over the years,
Well-
which I won't say now.
My favourite thing about him is he doesn't mince his words.
Yeah, true.
He tells you exactly what he thinks. And it definitely comes across when we had a chat
Yep.
about Star Wars and Archive X and some other little things which won't go into now, but that is up and coming. I think there's no point in saying I think I know when it's going to come out because I don't, but it's in the can.
I know.
I'm looking forward to it.
Clarky
Also,
knows.
what was interesting was about him not mincing his words was the story he told us, which as he's saying it, I'm thinking we can't put this out in the video. And at the end of it, he was like, "You probably shouldn't use this one." And then he was like, "Oh, maybe you should use it because fuck this guy." It was basically his I'm paraphrasing his words here. And long story short, we didn't use it because I was
We didn't.
He didn't.
I was very nervous about it.
Oh, right, okay.
But even he,
Well, you have to play me that one. I probably already know, to be honest, but
well, I'll cut this bit out. But it's the story of. So I was checking out actually live.
oh
stream.
yeah, he
Where
told
he
me.
said he wouldn't play for the guy, I don't even know the correct fucking terminology for the people.
All right, was it like?
But the reason Guy said we can't use it was he said because you're not going to come across well because you're laughing while I'm telling you the story.
Brilliant. Hey, he's got an excellent taste in shirts as well, hasn't he, Guy? Always turns up with a different Bermuda shirt on.
Yeah.
I like him.
Do you like that?
Yes.
Have you got your shirt ready, Paulie, for 3 weeks' time?
Yes, but I have a feeling I'll probably end up buying. I've bought 3 now. I just keep seeing another one. I think, oh, I'll have that. So yeah, my latest one looks good.
I've got one. I'm sticking to
If it
one.
arrives. Yeah, I do. If it's the one that I think it is, I like it.
For those
wouldn't-
for those listening, this is date night that Andrew and Paul have organised.
Yeah, jealous.
It's happening while I'm away on holiday.
Yeah, are you coming out with the boys? I'm going on holiday.
I'll just book an holiday.
That's cost you a lot of money just to avoid coming out with us two.
Well, I think that says a lot, doesn't it? That speaks volumes.
How could he say that?
So yeah, I am going. I mean, I'm at the moment quite frantic.
Saga. You're going on a saga cruise, aren't you?
Did Clarky just text you that? No.
But you are, aren't you?
No, I'm not. It's a cruise.
Right. Andrea's actually about 35 years Rob's junior.
Exactly.
And
And so she can't go on a saga.
that's probably what
That's
you've done.
why
You're
I'll-
avoiding Andrea as well.
She can if she's going as your carer.
Yeah.
That's why I'll never go on a saga holiday. Because by the time she gets to the age when she can go on one, I'll be in the ground, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Okay.
buried at sea. Uncle Albert could do it, couldn't he?
One of my aunties came up to me when I'd done my family around on Saturday, and she came up to me and she was waiting for me to serve her some food, and she went, "Shave that fucking beard, Uncle Albert."
Brilliant. Is auntie? Do you mean your mum's sister?
No, my uncle's wife.
Uncle's wife. Oh, interesting. I know,
But yeah,
keep options open.
I'm getting away. I'm leaving you
Get
to
away
it.
from it, yeah.
That's why we've been recording a bit of content, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
But I mean, the same's happening. I'm having a holiday, and yeah, I'm doing all the work that I would have done while I was here before I go.
yeah.
I'm frantic.
I have a feeling. When is it going? Tuesday.
We're
We're not going to say what date, but Tuesday.
Well, what?
Yeah. So you're going to be.
Yeah,
you
like
said
5 days.
Saturday, that for me.
Like 5 days.
Saturday, Sunday,
Yes.
possibly anyway. If you can get up.
Yeah, I did last weekend,
I know you did.
and this weekend. You know,
I know you
keep
did.
you guys going.
I was watching.
Keep you guys going. Oh, are you watching?
Someone's
nice.
got to look after you.
Yeah. Make sure I don't have a fall or something.
Yeah.
My age.
Andrew asked me to make sure you got in work all right and out of work all.
Yeah.
Bless.
You could have come and locked up. We didn't even have to lock up actually on Saturday. Someone was still there.
Ah, bless.
And it was late. I was made up. I was
You were
made
there all
up.
day.
Yeah.
Did you order pizza?
All day. No. I just went out for a sandwich. Salad sandwich, mate. You know, salad's my friend.
Yeah. So what else have we been doing?
Have we mentioned German Dan's been here? We haven't.
Yes.
So yeah, so Brian Muir popped in the other day with Lindsay.
Brian did pop in. The living legend that is, telling us about some of his up and coming projects.
I'd love to do a proper podcast with him and Lindsay, because if you go back to when we went to Brian's probably 4 years ago, and we sat in his garden, and I knew even less what I was doing then than I do now. We had a good chat, but we picked bits out of that chat. We didn't, we weren't utilising the whole thing, and the whole thing in itself would have been a great piece of content. Now we're doing the podcast. That seems to be what.
That'd be ideal, wouldn't it?
Because obviously Brian's the man who did all these amazing sculpts and stuff, but Lindsay has been there for everything. She knows everybody.
Yes.
The power behind the throne.
Yeah, I think she might actually know more stories than Brian does, judging by the few times we've done interviews when she's been there, and she's been the one prompting with the little bits of the golden nuggets in the background.
She is very knowledgeable on the Star Wars.
I might have to bleep this out. I'd love to get them in to talk about.
Oh my god!
I think
So it's 3-1-1 now.
no. Surely they could. Or I suppose
Whether they
it's
want to or not, though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because Brian was very diplomatic about a few questions the other day regarding, knowing certain things.
Well, Lindsay knows everything.
No, that's what I mean. She knows where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah, she knows everything.
a lovely lady too.
So, and I get the impression that they watch a lot of our content. So, Lindsay, I'm going to talk to you. Lindsay, if you want to come in and tell us, all the stories that let us know. Shameless.
Yeah, they collected their coins as well, of course. So
Yeah.
on account of them visiting us,
Yeah, nearly ran out of coins now.
have we?
We've not got the Hall of Fame coins yet.
You're saying that like the only thing that doesn't need to happen is you to go, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I thought we'd already given it the nod.
No, I asked you last week if you looked at it and you said, no, I haven't had time.
Yeah, and then I did. You showed it me.
Nope, that didn't happen.
You did.
No, that didn't happen.
Well,
Yeah, that's an okay.
All right, I'll get on to
we've got a nod. So we've been pretty busy, haven't we?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, the Bausch is definitely. I mean, apart from feeding you guys, keeping you supplied with all your bits and pieces, the Bausch is. I think I'm just now. I've got 10 fully finished, all greeblied up and everything.
Yeah.
And I think now I'm just starting to hit the rhythm.
Okay, yeah. Well, getting the knack.
Yeah, so I think now they're going to start they're going to start coming a lot easier because I've got everything worked out, and you know, the
Yeah.
first couple of ones,
The method, yeah.
you take a lot longer because you're going back to the reference and everything. But now I'm at the point where I can see there's nothing there, but I can see the lines where I'm trimming.
Yeah, I know
You
what
know.
mean. Yeah,
So I'm getting properly in the rhythm. So that's good news.
yeah,
Because that means that we're going to really start clawing it back.
yeah. And Becca's doing well with painting them, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming on nicely. Isn't it?
You know, I've got the other stuff in development, like the leather. I think we found the leather now that we want, and the stand that we're working on.
Yeah,
But that's good. We're getting into quite a nice little place at the moment with the commissions and with the projects that we've got going and the way that we're working things. I'm very excited where we're going to be in the next 6 weeks. Very excited.
good.
So maybe in 6 weeks from now we could do another one of these, and we can really
Pretty much sign it off.
talk about where we're up to.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So while we're
Where will that take us to? 6 weeks?
what is in what date?
A month
Yeah.
and 2 weeks.
So what's that beginning? It's like middle of August.
Oh yeah.
Middle of August.
Well, I was going to say while you're talking about that and where you're going to be with that, we could just touch on the project with DMD. That's been kind of officially set
Yeah.
loose in the last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D.
No, we've not really got anything finite to announce. That's why we've not done anything about it. Obviously, we're working with him, and we're supplying over the data, the 3D data. But from there's going to be more work for him to do on how we're going to want the pose, you know, and just all them little, the nice stuff. Really, it's the nice stuff, you know, choosing the base.
Be nice to mimic an on-screen pose, wouldn't it? One of the famous.
Yeah, I think we need to do something like that.
yeah.
Something
Makes sense, doesn't
classic.
Yeah, definitely.
Classic that's just pure Stormtrooper
Yeah, I like it.
in action.
Yeah, I watched the podcast you did with DMD the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Nice guy, interesting
Yeah.
guy, nice beard, mate. So
Yeah.
Did Dan say that he doesn't do 1/6 scale?
No, he does.
He does.
Well, he was saying traditionally quarter scale is your statue kind of scale, although there are other scales and people have done stuff.
yeah,
But he can do 1/6, doesn't tend to, but the Wampa was available in 1/6.
So they did the one in 3 sizes. Did a third.
No, 2.
He did a third scale, didn't he?
No, because that would have been huge.
Oh, okay.
I think there was 1/6 and 1/4.
yeah. But that's 1/6.
No, it's 1/4.
That's 1/4. Sorry. Now the one with that's amazing. But the one with a tauntaun, where it's yanking a tauntaun about, that's twice the size of the base, isn't it?
Yeah,
Massive. But
it's the same scale.
yeah, it's amazing.
But he does, or he can do 1/6.
It's just somebody. This came after the Q&A that we did. This is all out of sync anyway, so the Q&A might have gone out by the time we do this. But anyway,
It may have done, it may not have.
somebody said, why can't it be done in 1/6 scale? Because they don't have the space to display 1/4 scale. And
Okay.
obviously, I know that's not a question for now, but it is something that people are, it's been
I don't know. Yeah, I can't really speak for Dan. Don't know all the logistics around it. But I know that he can do that. Whether we're going to do that, I don't know.
I definitely want one. I don't have the space for one, but I'm not missing out on an RS lineage
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It does payment plans, doesn't he?
Hey, I'm sure you can find somewhere to shove it.
Are you gonna have one to attention? Get the fuck in. Oh my!
Language?
You can bleep that last bit.
Don't bleep swearing in these.
Ah, very good. Oh,
Yeah, we don't bleep swearing. So if you've listened to this and there's several bleeps in the podcast, then there's some interesting things been said that we can't put out.
Motherfucker. Yeah, Dan, great guy. I'd love to meet him one day. I know he's in the States, but I don't know where. It is the States, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
I'll find you.
So I was super stressed for that. It was the first.
Dan's
podcast.
gonna open his curtains one day, and someone's gonna be peering in through his windows.
Yeah. So next, Wedge. Can we talk Wedge?
Your son.
Yeah, good looking lad. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the other Wedge in a minute. But my Wedge, he got me the Aces High Spitfire. That's pretty amazing. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Yeah, the Wedge helmets.
What? For people,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it and I don't know what it is.
Oh right, it's the Iron Maiden song Aces High. Okay, Eddie.
I'm more of a Celine Dion
Eddie
fan.
the Ed, you know the symbol for Iron Maiden, that skeleton type zombie dude.
Yes,
Right, okay.
it's on Rob's hoodie.
On Aces High, he was in a Spitfire, ascending and turning. So
I still don't know. What you're talking
Okay,
about. On Aces
so
High,
Aces-
what? On the music video?
on well, yeah, it's like a cartoon of him fighting, but on the well, why don't you put the picture up? There's a picture of him in the cockpit flying a Spitfire. Okay. There you go. So I've got the Revel model off Ellis Wedge. It's Eddie in the Spitfire. I can't wait to build it. Anywho,
It's level 4. Are you going to be okay with that?
somebody asked me this last night actually on Instagram, and I said to him, Rob is always there to give me a guiding hand.
Down his pants.
Yeah, he's got warm hands, cold heart.
But yeah, Simon's little baby, isn't it? The wedge helmets.
Yeah. He's doing quite well.
He's doing them all under his own steam, isn't he?
Yeah. So we've put him in a corner really with him, haven't we? And he's just getting on with him.
Yeah.
think,
Well, we're clearing out one of the rooms now to put him in one of the rooms, aren't we?
Yeah.
Away from us.
Well, we've every so often they'll say, right, I need 10 more, and someone will step to the side and build him 10 X-wing helmets, and he takes them away, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And comes back for 10 more. So he's doing well. Well done, Si. Love you.
Well done, yeah. I think some of those are going to actually ship while I'm away on holiday, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
What?
Cut.
Why?
We're not putting that out.
Why?
because
you won't be dealing with all the emails and stuff while you're away, and Andrew will be getting back with people going, I believe they're shipping.
you'll
I'm
have
one
no
of them."
signal.
There's 30 waiting to ship.
40.
Well, there's probably 35. In fact, it'll be 35 by the time they're done.
Yeah.
So we're getting up to halfway. Majority.
There's all the art here for them and everything, yeah?
No, that's a problem. That's why they're still here.
Oh, okay.
But it will be.
Okay.
Have you ordered that?
No.
That's the stress me out the other week.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to say in a sec, have you ordered the art? And he's going to say, yeah. Have you ordered the art for the wedge helmets?
No.
He does this, doesn't he?
No, but
This is his controlling side again.
it's going to be organised, and it's going to give you guys something to do while I'm not here. Getting all them. Well, it's going to give Jason something to do.
Yeah, of course.
Getting them all prepped and packed. I think he might have already done it, you know.
Yeah. Well, they're going with stands.
He definitely had packed a load of stuff because I came in last week or whenever it was, and he said, "Don't you dare tell me you want to photograph any of these fucking helmets because they're all packed."
So they're ready to go then. So that'll be big chunk of shipping next week. That's not too bad. That.
Yeah. You need to.
Very happy with that. That's organisation, I think.
Yeah. You need
I'm gonna chalk that one up as all being organised.
Okay. Do you want to give him the plaques to put with the helmet stands tomorrow then?
I've just got a notification. This sounds like something Paul's organised.
Oh, fuck.
10th of September at Glitch.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
is it
yeah.
that dogging night?
Yeah, go on.
Well, he's saying that they're having the biggest Star Wars convention planned. And they have the fantastic Stockport-based Arab Prop Masters holding a stall showcasing screen-accurate costumes.
Oh, there we go.
We can do that.
Where's he? Is that just on Instagram?
Yeah, he's put it on Instagram.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
Did you know anything about it?
Yeah.
I knew loads about it. I've been talking to Rob, but sometimes, when you're talking to him, in fact, he was telling Dave Kennedy the other day, sometimes you just go blank, don't you? And say, have you seen this?
I don't even need to worry about it yet.
True.
Besides, like, we can share it. We can delegate.
Yeah,
You can worry about this one.
that's no problem. Nice bunch of guys at Lidstone.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice venue. We should. We'll probably do something with it, won't
Yeah.
we? I don't know.
I've just told you you are.
No, I think Rob's alluding to something else there.
Yeah, we could. We could take Clarky, couldn't we?
Yeah.
No drinking.
Well,
I just
Clarky, just so you
filmed it
know.
on my little thing.
I had a little chat with him a while ago, and they've started doing Budweiser in there. So
On draft.
no
Oh.
bottles.
Yeah, but mate,
That's how you like it.
I like it on draft preferably, but it's very rare that you get it on draft.
Budweiser.
And Modelo, they do that.
You're properly out of date, aren't you? Modelo, the #1 selling beer in the US.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. Let you figure that out.
Is it?
It is now.
You just realised why.
I haven't.
No?
Oh, I have.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Not that this is going to end up quickly, but let's finish on our new segment, which is Ask Auntie Paulie.
Oh, Auntie Paulie.
Yeah, well, it's an agony aunt, isn't it? Agony uncle doesn't sound as good.
Uncle Paul. Auntie Paul. It's like I'm against
I was
myself.
going to say the Auntie Paul.
Yeah. Ask the Auntie Paul. That sounds better.
So this is a section. Rob and I discussed this a few weeks back and thought it would be a good idea to get people to send in their personal questions for you
Okay.
to address because you've got an interesting perception on the world would be the best way to put it.
I'm just going to say that Clarky thought this was going to be a good idea.
Yeah, well, we can't all be as fake as you, can we?
And I thought,
People get what they see with me.
give him enough rope.
Yeah, do it.
And you'll find him choking himself in a
So
wardrobe.
Yeah.
let's fire away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
If you want to ask me anything about Rob, just ask me. I'll tell you the truth.
hi, my name is John182 is asking Uncle Paulie. My girlfriend has never seen Star Wars and has no interest. What should I do?
Bitch. John 182, is that a pun on Blink 182?
No idea.
So your girlfriend hasn't seen Star Wars? Well, get her to watch it. Tell her to watch it. Easy. But buy some flowers and say, we're going to watch a movie tonight, babe. And put it on.
So is
Simple as that.
this the voice of experience?
Now,
When you're being a misogynist, you buy the flowers first. Is that how it works?
yes.
Okay.
If you want, pal, I'll have a word with her. Just get her to message me, and we'll talk it out. How's that? I'll do that for you, mate. Easy. Come on, keep them coming.
Okay, so the next one is from Just Call Me Legion, and they are asking, is it true that every inch of your beard is one mum that you've been with?
True. And there's more. Just there's going to be more girth and length added to it. Again, as I said before, just message me your mum's details and we'll get it rolling, son.
This one is from a longtime friend of RS, Oberhan's Nerd Cave.
Ah,
And
yeah.
Dennis is saying, I need your mum's address ASAP with is it an aubergine emoji?
oh no, yeah, an aubergine. Yes, Dennis is. The aubergine is actually a picture, sort of showing us what state his penis is in. He likes trapping it indoors, so it's like an aubergine now. You got my mum's address or Rob's, because we did last time he was in England. We met at Rob's mum's house, didn't we?
I'm pretty sure he wants your mum's address.
Yeah,
and
yeah, sure.
And I'll be sending it
Sure, Dennis. Yeah,
as soon as we finish this.
yeah.
I may even do it now.
Oh, allegedly,
I may even
Rob
do
was
it
going
now.
to try and keep quiet for at least 5 minutes. That didn't work, did it? But yeah, I will. Yeah, come on over, Dennis. You know where she lives. Why are you asking me? How odd. Love
Okay,
you too.
so the final question.
Final. Come on, I want more than this. Go on, final. Go on.
Well, if anyone's listening to this and their life is in that much of a state that they need to ask Paul for advice,
What's he doing? Oh, he's moved. He's moved.
do please comment below or get in touch via media@rs.masterspropcom.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or Rob's personal address, RS.
The final question is from Yoda's Handbag, and they are asking, it burns when I pee, do I have an STD? I think that's the old term for STI.
No, just step a few yards back away from the fire and it'll be fine.
The old term. Some of us still use those terms,
I'm talking to the youth that watches.
Utes.
but they don't watch. Utes don't watch this.
Yeah, again, yeah, step away from the fire and it'll stop burning. Also, send me your mum's details and we'll work it out. Okay? Love you more. This was easy. Send us some good ones soon, guys. And
Easy.
thank you, Dennis, and I'll see you soon.
People could, if you wanted to send Paul a video message, you could also do that. You can
Oh, yeah.
show him the problem
Yeah.
if you wanted to do so.
Yeah.
You might have to pixelate it for the YouTube video, but we can work something.
Yeah. And if you want to send a little video from your mum, fire away.
That would be amazing if people can get their mums to send Paulie a video in just saying hello.
Clarky's mum. Clarky's mum. Clarky's mum. Okay, next.
Outrageous.
Next.
I don't think there is in it.
Next.
That is the end.
And it was probably the quietest we've kept Rob on a podcast
Yeah.
for quite a while.
No,
And you can thank me
I
for
like
that,
to
guys.
I like to listen to people talk.
Really?
I'm a good listener.
Really?
You are not.
Yeah.
You are not.
Utter crap.
So I think people should go back and listen to the
You talking over people.
Dave Kennedy
Dave
podcast.
Kennedy,
where-
yeah.
Dave Kennedy podcast. So, Dave, what got you into art? Well, I did a few I did art classes. And he was a nonce. It's all about me. Oh, I was a graphic designer. Me.
So I think I'm sure you'll find that that is absolutely fake, and that Dave gets plenty of time to speak.
Did Guy get? Because I've not seen the Guy interview yet, but did he get a word in?
I didn't get a word in.
I had a word with Rob just before it. I said, please, right? Because I was on my way out.
my
I said,
God.
do me a favour. When Guy starts talking, please just shut up and listen to him.
Yeah, do us a favour.
And stop butting in. And you know what he did? He went, thanks. And what's in there? That sort of.
And he walked in here going, Paul's just told me I look nice.
Well, it does sometimes. Not in yellow.
Which I thought was weird.
Yeah. What?
What's wrong with the?
No. I think that'd suit Roger. Yeah. Well, your middle brother's got more of a manly physique. You're more like dog shit.
So let's get on with things. I think we've probably come to the end of our chat now because
Yep. I've been
basically
banned for another couple of months.
You're
I
boring me
think.
now.
Yeah, I'm boring you. Of course I am. Yeah. Have you fell asleep yet?
I've been yawning a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's Wednesday. It's getting quite late, and
I'm having a curry.
I'm going back to the pub quiz tonight. We're reigning champions.
Yes. No, they came second place the week before.
This is
Yeah.
why he's quiet.
Yeah.
Because he's going out. He's got something else to do, so he doesn't want to talk too much in case we drag it out. Should we keep going, Paul?
Yeah,
Do you want to
sure,
go
yeah.
For another hour or so?
Yeah, why not?
Keep going.
Just
Well,
make some questions up.
yeah, you might as well just slap each other's dicks in the drawer, aren't you?
Oh my god!
Eh?
In the drawer, you mean in the plunge pool?
Yeah.
In the door.
Let's put that picture up again. Let's finish on the picture of you two bromancing.
We'll do that in a second. But if we're going to finish, I want to say that we did say at the beginning, this is a new approach to more of a chat and just talking about what's been going on inside and outside RS. So if you've enjoyed it, let us know, because we need to know if you want to see this again or whether you just want us to stick to an actual subject and stop talking about me and Paul being in a plunge pool and Rob's big nipples. Have we touched on them?
People enjoy every so often. People enjoy us going off keel for a little bit.
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, people that I
mean,
talked to at celebration
People
said,
might come on and go, "We love it, but Clarky, shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear from you." That's fine.
No. No. They wouldn't say that, would they? Oh, that's awful. You got a point, but that's awful.
So yeah, let us know.
Yeah, just let me out of the cage once, every once in a while. And Rob, it just normalizes Rob, being around people that'll tell him he's a dick. Because like people that just met him are just being polite, aren't they? On a podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Really dick. Don't sack me, dickhead.
So yeah, I think we're at the end.
Okay.
I think we've come to the end of what we needed to speak about.
Yeah.
Have we? Have we come to the end?
I think so.
Anything else been happening?
We've been hard at it.
It is.
But yeah. So
My feet haven't touched the floor. It's been going a bit crazy last few days, weeks.
as well, because you're trying to prepare a week's work for us guys as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that's quite difficult.
And then I'll be on the Big Bird
Yeah.
and getting on that Saga cruise.
Get in. Well, Andrea will be the only lady there without a blue rinse.
It's a floating
Yeah.
Ted.
7-day
Saga
all you
holiday.
can eat and drink buffet.
Oh my God.
Paul,
If you think he's fat now,
would you? Does like a cruise interest you? I'm not asking you to go with me before he gets jealous, but is it something like for me? I can't imagine a worse holiday.
well, I like the fact that from what Rob's explained to me, they go into a different port every day.
Yeah, different place.
I couldn't handle being on a cruise for 4 days and not getting off. But I like the fact that it's
I don't think there are cruises that do that, but
Oh,
they're
shit, yeah.
special cruises.
yeah. But not getting off in ports. Oh God, even worse. But you're going to Gibraltar, aren't you? So
Yeah.
he says he's going to
Punch a monkey.
Yeah, he's going to punch a monkey.
No,
I really think.
didn't.
Yes, you. I'm
Right.
sure I've got it on video.
I didn't say I was going to punch a monkey. I said the odds of me punching a monkey have just gone up
Just to clarify,
exponentially.
Rob's ordered a new watch today. He doesn't have enough watches. And he said, if I'm going to be wearing this in Gibraltar, I'm definitely punching a monkey if it tries to take it from me.
Right, you've got how many watches have you got? Can I borrow one whilst you're away? Because in case you die,
How many pairs of shoes have you got?
Keep it.
How many handbags have you got? It's the same thing. Men like watches, yeah. Women like shoes and handbags.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So why shouldn't I have more watches and you have more shoes and handbags then? On account of you being a biatch. Hey? That's a nice watch anyway.
Anyway,
anyway,
Anywho.
I was just saying the odds of me having to punch a monkey.
I know, but they're
I
quite
know.
vicious. They're
Yeah.
quite vicious, aren't they? And I can imagine you won't hit it. You'll just start crying and Andrea will drop kick it.
I presume you can actually knock a monkey out. I wonder if anyone knows how hard would you have to hit a monkey to knock it out?
I reckon pretty fucking hard because monkeys are solid, aren't they? Like chimps and shit like that, pound
But
for pound.
they're not chimps, though, are they?
But they're hard and like
They look pretty big though, them
they
ones.
don't give a fuck, do they?
No, they're little tiny little
No, they're not.
marmosets or something.
No, there's
Forget
small
what they are.
ones that you might have seen, but there's some bigger ones. They're strong enough.
I think if I had to put money on
Punch
you,
the biggest monkey.
I
That's
think
all
if I
I'm
had to put
saying.
money on you or the monkey, I'm backing the monkey.
Yeah. I think Andrea's probably going to rescue you.
Do you think if he did have to punch a monkey and he did get knocked out,
Yeah.
don't know how possible that is. I'm going to go on YouTube later and see if there's any like people knocking monkeys out.
Yeah,
Anyway, if you did do that, do you think like the rest of the troop of monkeys would all be like,
Oh God, yeah.
and it'd all be like Planet of the Apes in on me? And
Why did they sound like parrots?
don't know, because I can only do limited amount of impressions, and they're all basically Paul's mum. So
And I don't think Rob really wants to punch a monkey, guys.
You will
Don't worry.
not be disappointed if you go on YouTube and search "man punches monkey."
oh, is there videos there?
Well, the first video is a short that comes up called "Man kicks monkey."
I know, but
Second one is called "Monkey Attack." Third one is "Angry Monkey Fight with Me." Angry monkey slaps man. Jambo the hairless chimp. Oh, that looks like Rob. That actual screen grabbing that.
Is it fat?
It's got massive nipples.
It's definitely Rob.
Family attacked by monkeys. Macaque attack. Chinese martial artist gets into a punch up with some monkeys.
What? What sort of monkeys are they on Gibraltar?
Gibraltars.
Gibraltar.
I did have a look the other day.
Yeah, you
I
probably
was
just thought
learning
maybe-
about Gibraltar.
Can you beat Harry in an arm wrestle? No.
Never tried.
Yeah, because he'll beat you. Now, monkeys is definitely stronger than Harry. So,
yeah,
you're
they're-
going to go for it. They're going to go for that little robot cock you carry about.
The wiry little things, aren't
Yeah,
they?
fast. They have teeth, though. They bite you. Have you had your shots?
What if I bite them? Do you ever think about that?
I reckon he's more likely to fight them if he has some shots.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
injections.
tell you what you could do. You could smother it. If one comes at you, just fall on it.
Yeah.
It's not going to move you on it.
Those massive moves will take it out in a few seconds.
Wrestle it.
They'll just fall on it. like Big Daddy used to.
Yeah.
The belly buster.
Well, I'll report back on
Can
the
you get
findings
Andrea to
with the monkeys.
film you?
Yeah, it would be great. It would
Yeah.
be great if the next time Rob sat there, scratched, black eye.
Yeah.
I was going
No,
to
I
say patchy beard, but that's what he's got already.
I imagine
So
knocking it out, then
Like-
then saying it wasn't a punch.
So what I'll do is I'll take the DJI Osmo Pocket
Oh yeah.
and I'll get that out to film in case any monkeys come over, and then they'll probably all be attracted to that, and then they will come over.
Yeah. That's it.
And then when I'm back here, I'll say, yeah, well, I tried to video it, but they stole my camera.
You like all these gadgets though. You're going to
You know
be
what I mean?
covered head to toe in gadgets and everything as usual. They're going to be all over you like a rash.
That's why I was saying the chances of me knocking a monkey out have gone up.
I still can't see you knocking a monkey
It
out.
would be self-defense, by the way. I'm not going to have a fight with a monkey.
I mean, your lad, what is he, 10, 12,
13.
13? I saw him batter you when he was 7. So I don't think you stand a chance against any sort of monkey.
I think this explains a lot about your parenting skills.
What? What? He did? He battered you? Oh, right. You're trying to say you let him win. Rubbish. He kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, see, I don't
Right.
subscribe to that. I mean, I've never battered my daughter, but I've never let her win at anything.
Yeah.
You know, like I used to batter her at chess regularly, and then one day she actually won, and I was fuming.
Hey, competitive dad.
No, it's not. I'm not competitive. I'm not
not.
not a sporty person either. I'm rubbish at like all sports, but I don't believe kids should be allowed to win or like medals for fucking competing and shit like that. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm rubbish at all sports, but I don't believe that my kids deserve to be better at sports than me.
She know what she doesn't. She should get, if she's rubbish like I was, I didn't get a medal for trying when I was in school. I got shit. I got grief for being shit, as was well deserved.
Yeah.
You know, so same for kids now. Where's a medal?
I do subscribe to that idea. The world's a tough place.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can't hand everything to him on a platter.
it's like mental. The maths. They can get the question wrong, but if the working out's correct, they get a point to make it. If the working out's not right if the answer's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks to lockdown fucking homeschooling here.
Yeah, we do.
How
That
is
was
that?
nice. It was nice of him to help you out, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He certainly helped me out with your mum.
Right, and on that bombshell, it's not really a bombshell because it's every other word out of Predictable's mouth.
Your mum. Your mum. What about you?
I think we're done.
I think we're done now. Can I just talk over someone? Because I'm bored. I'm bored listening to my own thoughts. Anyway. Joking. Okay.
I think, Paul, I'm going to leave it to you to wrap it up.
Okay.
Do it right.
That's a wrap. Thank you very much for listening to us today or tonight even, wherever you're from, in our little podcast. Thanks for joining me, Robert of RS Potmasters.
Thanks.
This was RS Paul.
Thanks for having me.
It's okay. It's a pleasure. I can tolerate a lot. So I've tolerated you, so I can tolerate anything. Take care. Love you too. You wanted me to say something else, didn't you?
I didn't need thanking, don't worry.
And a little
Dear. We've got a little lover's tiff going on over here now. We've got a lover's tiff.
a little shout out to my pal Clarky, my old
Plunge pool mate.
ice bath buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep up the good work.
I don't actually understand how it works when you're in an ice bath, but if it makes you two guys happy,
Right. Okay.
more power to you.
Okay. There's probably videos out there of me putting like a scout trooper on where I've had a bad knee. Yeah. And I've been suffering with my knees for a while, haven't I? Since we stopped going seeing Leroy.
Yeah.
That sounds rude.
I think you're
Just wondering
but
where this
I
is
think
going.
You struggle with your knees and your back from carrying Rob.
True that. He's a dead weight. Man, is he a dead weight? What are you now, 19 stone? Jesus Christ. Yeah. You should do it because apparently it helps you with weight loss as well.
Oh, is that why you're doing it?
No, more
The
so
two
for
of
my
you.
knees. Anyway, I can squat on you. I'm not going to say it.
I think there's a reel for you.
Yeah. Now my knees, after 3 weeks of doing it, my knees are a lot better. The past couple of years I've been struggling with knees. Knees are miles better. I was thinking for your foot.
My knees are fine.
It's your foot. You're
Yeah.
always complaining about your foot. So
I think it's called a stump medically.
I'm not
isn't
always complaining.
yeah,
it?
It's
Yes,
just a big ball of meat at the end of my leg. That's what it is.
yeah, pus filled.
I'm in control. I don't need no plunge pool. It's never going to get used. I know you've been using them consecutively for the last four months every day, but I'm sure at some point.
I'm very happy with mine, and I'm sure Clarky is with his. I'm not happy with the service from the company, but
Oh, yeah.
other
You've
than
not
that,
mentioned the company, have you?
no, I haven't.
Is that
mentioned
because
their name.
they're a bit problematic?
Oh yeah,
Dog shit.
Yeah,
Bit
dog shit service.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't
So
get over.
we're not getting a name, but you probably see it on the bromance photo.
Oh no, well,
check it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Check it out.
No, it's a great bath, but when it turns up damaged, you've got to repair it yourself. But they expect the full whack for it, but then you can't contact them.
A bath. Do you have it in front of the fire? Like in the olden days? Do
Little tip.
you get out and your mum dries you off?
I am tempted when this
His mum
finally
drives
pops.
me off.
And then you
when
have
it
a
finally
Coke
pops, I'm tempted to get an old beer barrel or something, and just do it in that,
Beer barrel.
or a whiskey barrel, some big docking barrel,
I've seen.
It'd have to be.
or a tin bath.
There's a few groups on Facebook about people who build their own and 500-litre whiskey barrels.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
a
yeah.
preferred thing to do. And then
That's my
totally
next step.
unrelated, but interestingly, if you empty them, they stop being waterproof or watertight. They have to have water in to
Yeah.
stop the water or liquid and stop
Oh,
the
is that
water
because they
leaking.
swell up or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
the wood expands and
Interesting.
contracts. I thought it was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so guys, if you got achy limbs, I'd advise get an ice pack. Ice pack? Ice bath. Didn't do well then, did I?
it's also misleading though to call it an ice bath because it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, because it's not actually very cold, is it?
Yeah, well, no,
13 degrees,
10 to 14 Celsius is optimal, and that is.
10 to 14.
I've had it just under 10, just under 11, sorry, and it was cold.
You go and stand in the North Sea, the Irish Sea. You go to
Yeah.
Blackpool and stand in the Irish Sea,
Yeah.
up to your neck, for
He'd displace too much water if it was up to his neck.
yeah. There'd be a tidal wave over in Ireland, wouldn't
Listen to you cry. What about these people who swim the channel and stuff then?
it? Go on and swim.
They've got all that fat all over
We
their
don't
body.
need that. We don't need that.
Rubbed all over.
Yeah. Don't put the fat on. Yeah. Don't. Well, you got no choice. You've already got all the fat on. But you could.
I'm glad we wrapped this video up about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm just talking to you. But we're still talking into this, though, aren't we? It's just so Clarky can share it or use it as evidence one day after I've murdered you. But yeah, you should do it.
No.
I can't believe how dead against it you are because
It's
you
stubborn,
think
isn't
you
it?
won't. No, but you think you won't use it. And point of reference, Batmobile. This Batmobile here,
Yeah.
yeah, probably cost
Yeah, but it's not in my back garden.
10 times more than the
Being a
iPhone.
pointless waste of time.
Yeah, it's in a box
taken
in
up-
his lockup.
It's taking up my space on my set of shelves. It is a total waste of space.
No, not doing it.
What's the Batmobile?
Near the
Totally
Batmobiles and
pointless.
polystyrene down there.
What about that?
I haven't because I'm one shelf down.
He's got 2 Batmobiles. You got another one, haven't you? You still got it, haven't you?
At home, yeah.
You need to kick them kids out and get your man cave on the go again.
You've got all the way through this podcast, Paul, speaking into your microphone, and now
Again.
Oh, we're still doing it, yeah.
Again.
Vince Vega.
Parenting skills, mate.
Parenting skills.
who just like sounded like they were choking on their own saliva.
Parenting skills. Reese. You've got great parenting skills, haven't you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought about 45 minutes into this, I was like, this is going to wind up nicely soon, and now we're an hour and 22. Say goodbye, Paul.
Goodbye, Paul.
Say goodbye, Rob.
I've got no way of following that. There's nothing that can be said. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And next time we come, I'm sure there will be improvements to this format.
Yeah, Rob's on holiday, so hopefully there will be.
Yeah. And maybe it won't be you sat there.
Definitely.
Paul, I couldn't do it without you.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah. Stop. Have you pressed stop?
No, but I think we are about to run out of tape. Just about.